There's my doggies. I don't know if he was gone. I didn't get to see where he come from. But I was laying on my couch. It's about 2:23 p.m., 16th day of November, year 2021. 3 loud gunshots from that way, where I commonly hear them. About 3 evenings ago, I heard one back there, and there's a deer hunter vehicle parked there. Earlier that day, there's one there with the deer box in the back, or dog box. But my dogs are scared to death of thunder, gunshots. But I still stick to my story. I don't care. Whoever, I've heard gunshots, man. I don't even know if deer are around here anymore. I think somebody already killed them all out. I gotta hurry up and get busy. I gotta put on some shoes and some other stuff. And but from late last year, 2020, to the first so many months of 2021, it's breezy. We're between 60 and 70 degrees, but they're calling for Thursday morning to be below 30 degrees, and I hope that gets adjusted. I hope it gets no lower than 35 degrees. 35 is bad enough. And if people have their pipes exposed, depending on the scenario of that, they gotta leave their water dripping. And we end up having the fall pretty colors. I was like, we're not gonna have them. We're not gonna have them. I was tripping out because it's been a unique season, which it fluctuates here anyway. But this winter, going back to like February, March, whenever we had the snow and it got down to 11 degrees, and I don't remember what the wind chill factor was. And yes, I'm trying to speak fast, so this is not longer than necessary, regardless of my best intentions. But I don't know if Mr. Social was over there, but I heard 3 gunshots, and I've heard some off and on lately. It got real quiet there for a while. I started bringing up gunshots. Well, last time I even brought it in person. I'm not going to be shy about it. Even brought it up in person. Within 2 weeks after I found a bullet in the barn, and that's been there probably up to a year, no telling how long. But this new neighbor is mowing on the north side of the state highway from the mailbox I grew up with over there. There's State Highway number 8, approximately 8 miles west of Norman, Arkansas, 4-way stop. And anyway, I was walking over to go to the bottling plant by that big tree where I got better signal on a particular phone, and lo and behold, I see him not far from the mailbox on the north side of the state highway. This is the north side. I'm on the north side of the state highway number 8 right now. And he is mowing on the side of the state highway he doesn't even live on. That was the push buttons, in my opinion. And then before that, and I end up, after we chit-chatted on the side of the highway, I'm like, you shoot over here a lot. I'm like, what kind of ammunition do you have? And he's like, oh, all sorts. And I said, well, about 2 weeks ago, I found a bullet in my barn. Anyway, I wish I'd went more patient about that. I'd already apologized to him in the first few days of July. I say like a dyslexic. I mean July 2021. It was right before that holiday weekend, July the 4th. I was like, I apologize for being a bad neighbor. I was like, normally I would introduce myself or say, whatever. But I'm like, my mom, I grew up next door, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, oh, I thought you lived over there. And then he even brought up, an abandoned property. In just a week or two of that, or almost the same day, I posted something on Facebook about the abandoned spring or the abandoned lease. He was watching what I was doing publicly on Facebook. I mean, I swear on my life before God Almighty, and whether or not law of averages rarely made it a coincidence from late, at some point, be it November, December, to the first few months of this year, 2021, within 10 minutes of me doing during daylight hours. Usually it seemed like it was on the weekend when there's not like a lot of witnesses with that factory in production. Within 10 minutes of me doing a Facebook live video, there'd be shooting. And I just got done looking up, going on 15, 20 minutes ago, and I think I can show this. It's copyrighted enough. I got to get around. I got stuff to do. I looked up some other things, and aside from that. Anyway, I'm shutting up. It's 2:27 p.m. Wrist hurts, 16th day, year 2021. I got my chainsaw stuck yesterday on the latest the hackberry I cut down Saturday afternoon, going backwards from today, and an old friend, acquaintance of mine who's really experienced with the chainsaw compared to me had to get my saw unstuck. And he did. And we ended up bringing some wood, all the bigger pieces, closer to the center of the tree that need to be split. Anyway, I'm